What's up Raiders, Bionic here with another progress update video on Raid Shadow Legends, and this one is going to be 270 days or 9 months as a free-to-play player. By now you guys definitely know what these videos are all about. We are going to go over my resources, my stats, and I will discuss a little bit what I've accomplished over the last 30 days. But I also have a major announcement for you guys which I think you will all be very excited about, so make sure you stay until the end. So anyway, let's jump right in. So obviously completed all my quests, daily quests, weekly quests like I always do, and as you can see right here, grabbing my last daily quest unlocked my monthly quest, which will give me once again a free Void Shard and a free Sacred Shard. And then we'll move on to what is probably the biggest change for me in the last 30 days is that I've been able to complete all level 20 dungeons on auto as a 100% free-to-play player, which means I'm literally one step away from getting Arbiter. Next up, we'll look at the challenges. So I actually completed one more, which happened while doing the Fire Knight dungeon as part of the mission. So I literally have just one more thing to do here as well until I can finally complete all of them. Now let's look at the shards. So I started hoarding again a little bit, and that's because I am getting prepared for the next major fusion event, which is probably going to be the Christmas one. Still haven't fused Rosin, I fused Bradma once, and I decided not to commit to Brachus. Next up, let's look at the tavern. So still a lot of brews. I am saving them once again for the next major fusion event. I did end up using a lot for Harvest Jack though. Skill tomes, still also quite a lot. Like I can probably do one more legendary guy, one more epic guy, and perhaps 2 or 3 rare champions. So holding on to those until I really commit to some of the new champions that I would get. And then for the potions, I still have quite a lot, but I ended up using all my force, all my spirit, and all my arcane, saving the rest for obviously Arbiter. So that's pretty much it for here. Moving on to the let's do dungeons. So just to quickly show you guys sort of what the times are for each of the dungeons. So 13 minutes on the ice golem, not very good, but at least it worked. 5 minutes on the dragon's lair, not too bad. The spider is 33 seconds because I have the nuke build, so that's kind of good, but my success rate sucks. And then 10 minutes for the fire knight. So definitely some room for improvement. Anyway, now moving on to the faction wars. I still have not worked on that as of the last progress video. They are going to review the difficulty. I mentioned this before, so until then I'm not going to commit to working on any builds. Okay, next up, the arena. So nothing has changed here either. I am still using the same team. As you can see, my defense isn't very good. As for the offense, I am still getting quite a lot of easy battles, which I'm taking advantage of. Like I said, my team will be revised once I get Arbiter. So it's still Haikatun, Ghostborn, Zargala, and now Kale instead of Athel. And this Kale has slightly better gear, which I managed to do when I shuffled everything around. And now the clan boss. So I recently changed clan, and I'll explain why in a second, but this clan is doing the Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare clan bosses daily. I'm still on the Nightmare. My damage has not improved whatsoever, but the main reason for changing was to make sure I can use my 4 keys and get the top chest. And then the other reason is something that the other clan was having a hard time keeping up with, was the daily activity chest. So that is something that was really important to me, as it should be for everyone. And now the last stats we're going to look at is the Great Hall development. So as you can see, I put in a lot of points into my Void stats, and that is because I needed my Cold Hearts to be that much stronger. I think I had something like 3,500 medals, literally spent them all just to complete the Fire Knight and Spider dungeon. Okay, so that's it for the progress update. I'm not going to do the champions today because I basically showed the champions or the builds that I use for each of the 4 dungeons. So that'll give you guys an idea of what I have, and then the rest hasn't really changed. I'll do a separate video eventually on all my champions, and as I said, the teams are probably going to change somewhat when I get Arbiter. So instead now what I want to do is talk about what I said in the beginning, which is this major announcement that I have for you guys. So As some of you guys might know, I've been playing Raid for now 9 months. Yeah, I said that in the beginning of the video. And I've been doing relatively a lot of videos on this game, or at least as much as I can do, having a full-time job, a house, kids, you know, the whole thing. So, you know, first video started with how to get 5 free sacred shards in 35 days, and then trying to do a couple guide videos, and then my first top 15 champion videos, and so on and so on. So, basically, Raid or Plarium put me on the map. Before this game, I was not an actual YouTuber. I had done a couple videos before, but nothing really ever picked up. So, first off, a big thanks to Plarium for that, for, you know, allowing me to get to this point. But now, recently, I decided to apply to the partner program. And I'm very happy to report that I have been accepted to the Content Creator Partner Program. So obviously this will give me access to some perks. Probably the most important are the weekly rewards, audience giveaways, and so on. So I had to meet a certain set of conditions, which I do. So one of my first questions to the organizer was basically, what are you going to give me on a weekly basis? And the reason for this is because, like I've explained before, my account is 100% free to play. So I do not want to upset you guys, my viewers. I don't want you guys to think that now I'm getting free stuff, which means it's easier for me, so I'm not necessarily 100% free to play. So I literally asked Ranger here if I could opt out of that. So his response was that he basically, well, he didn't expect that for sure, but instead he proposed that how about we do a weekly giveaway for all those gems to you guys. Which means that starting this week, I will start making at least one video a week to announce how we are going to select the set of winners, or if it's going to be a draw, maybe I'm just going to pick the winners myself. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to proceed with this for now, but the idea is that this weekly video will basically announce the winners of the previous week and announce the next thing that we're going to do to give these to give out these gems. So that's it for my progress update and this major announcement. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, as I said before. Again, thank you so much for watching this video and making all of this possible. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check the description to see how you can support my channel. If you haven't subbed already, definitely do, and stay tuned for the upcoming video on how we are going to start off this weekly giveaway. Catch you guys later.